Hi and welcome back to a new Standard League. After my first RCQ top 8 this season, we are back with some cool decks, some testing, some random stuff. And right now Azorius Control is getting more and more popular. The last challenge had something like 3 similar versions of Azorius Control in the top 8, and this is one of those. But the cool thing and the crazy thing about this list is that we have a transformative sideboard plan. We are playing 15 angels in the sideboard with Cavern of Souls to back them up. And the idea is just, after our opponents see us playing Azorius Control, they're probably going to take out all the removals they have, and we are going to bring in the creatures, and we're going to fast up our plan. We're going to be the aggressive deck this time. We're going to cut our mass removal spells, and then if we are going into the third game, we are going to do a bit of a mind trick. Are we still going to play the angels, or are we back on the control plan? So I think this deck is looking really interesting, at least. And angels in standard are really powerful, actually. We have Giada, we have Errant and Giada, we have Aurelia's Vindicator, our new addition. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into League. Okay, we should be in a good spot against aggro decks with double Depopulate and quick study to gain some card advantage. So yeah, I think that this end is looking okay. Sure, top land go. Okay. I'm just going to play a land and pass a turn. Not that I can do anything else, but yeah. Eiganjo is going to be good against the ship though. Okay, sure. I'm just going to play another slow land, and then if they crew and attack, we have Eiganjo. Otherwise, we can just wait and go Depopulate next turn. What is that? Enters the battlefield, shoot players, mill 3 cards, then each opponent discard a card and you draw a card. Okay. I'm going to discard Cavern of Souls. That's really good for me though. Yeah, now I'm just going to kill the bat as well, I think. We also have Memory Deluge though. I think I should just go Depopulate. Okay, there's another one. I take Memory Deluge. Sure. Cavern of Souls. So we play field and pass the turn, then I'm going to quick study end of turn. I have a lot of lands. Cryptic Coat. That is a really powerful card. I could try to look for a counter, but even if I draw no more lies, it's not going to be good enough. Okay, that's going to resolve. Then I cast Quick Study. Yeah. I was looking for something a bit better, honestly. This turn I'm just going to Field of Ruin again into Depopulate. Okay, they are out of basics. We just need to slow them down. Let's have. Okay, I'm still looking for another mass removal. I should probably just draw 2. Okay, your turn. Yep. Yeah, they're going to get another creature into play. So a Sunfall here would be really, really good. Even if they go for Convert on the Deep Cavern bot, it's just going to take one of my memory, but I have another one. They discarded Cryptic Coat, interesting. Yep, go ahead. End of turn, I'd like to cast Memory Deluge. And there you go, Counterspell, I guess. Yeah, sure. March. So I could go March on this one, get back Memory, or I could just flash back my other memory. I don't really like that plan though. I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Play a top land, pass a turn. Honestly, I'm not sure if I want the Angels in this matchup, because they have a lot of recursion with Lazav and all that stuff. But also, they have no clue I have the Angels on my sideboard. Kix is really, really powerful though in this spot. They have a lot of life points, a lot of creatures. Ooh, Okay. Yeah, I need Sunfall. With Sunfall, we might have a chance. Yeah, they're going to take my memory. Sure. Take 7. They draw 3 cards. I need Sunfall or Depopulate. We still have plenty of those cards in the deck. Yeah, there it is. 1 and... Do we need No More Lies? I think it's a bit too late for No More Lies, honestly. Yep. I'm going to cast Sunfall, play a land, and pass a turn. Okay. Draw a card, sure. They only have 28 cards left in their deck, so you just need a couple of Jace. Guess it won't march and march. Top. So I'm going to play Cavern of Souls, naming something that they like whale. Just to give them the idea I'm on a different deck. And then I'm just going to pass the turn. Kicks. Sure. And they're just going to pass the turn like that. So I guess it's time for Memory Deluge again. Kind of like Union of the Third Path and Sudden Setback maybe. And then should I go for March? Yeah, I think I can March. Top, draw, Sunfall. So I guess I'm going for Union before playing other cards. And then we play land and just pass the turn. Guess so. We still have plenty of time. Okay, they have an answer for Anchorage. Not that I'm too scared of that thing. They're paying a lot of mana though. This could be a Reach to Multiverse. Ooh, that's true. Discard X cards. Set up X and you may play lands and cast spells. That is scary. Sure. Depopulate and Jace. But we can get back Jace with Sudden Setback. And I'll put it on top, thanks. That was really good. And now I'm just going to March Geeks. Cavern again on Whale. And we won. Nice. Honestly, I want the Angels. And I'm going to cut the mass removal spells. March is not bad. I think we can cut the Jace. I mean, it's really good though. To have a control plan against those decks, but I think the Angels, I don't know, it feels good, but I want to try them, so yeah. Maybe I should just cut Memory Deluge and keep all the cheap draw spells, but gaining life is not that good when we have blockers and stuff. Let's keep Memory Deluge in the deck. Yeah, let's go. I think that this is a keepable hand. Okay, that's not too bad, but I think I'm going to keep No More Lies open. Even though it's likely for them to... Okay, I was not expecting that one. I kinda want to keep my counterspell up. Yeah, probably I should go for No More Lies. On anything they cast, and then turn 4 I go Giada plus another No More Lies. They're still thinking we are playing Control, which is true. I mean, we have double counterspell. Yeah, let's counter that thing. Another Spyglass Siren. Play Field of Ruin, pass the turn. And we have a bunch of options here. Sure, they're going to explore again. Go ahead. We go to land. Sure. They're just going to attack me. Oh, they're going to cast something. Another No More Lies is going to work perfectly here. I don't want them to be able to draw cards. So if I play these and just pass the turn with a Flying Flash creature, can freely block one of these two, and we can bait a counterspell as well. We actually also have a quick study that we can cast. But I think I'm just going to flash a creature and block. Even if they go for, I don't know, Sheoldred, I don't think that's too scary. Lots of... Okay. So this turn, I think I should probably cast Steel Seraph. Is that true? Maybe Field of Ruin these into Giada is better. Yeah, probably it is. So I need the second island. We have another Jad on top. I'm going to cast that one, obviously. And your turn. Were they expecting my angels? Uh-huh. That is interesting, though. That is really interesting. Wow. Okay, cool. So, I should probably get rid of these, right? May have become a copy. Yeah, I think I should probably just get rid of that. Their last card was a counter spell. Wow. Glistening Deluge. Yeah, they tricked us. They knew about our own mind trick. Tears. Okay. I'm just looking for a white source. An untapped white source would be great here. Just to be able to go Giada into Steel Seraph. So what do we do here? I'm just going to play Giada, I think so. And then I'm going to get the white source I'm looking for. Okay. Going to attack, exile, make a clue token, take 2 again, and then going to just get rid of that one. That's really powerful. So I'm going to attack first of all. If they kill Jada, we have a good plan B, so I'm not too scared of attacking before casting Sanctuary Warden. Should I play around them having counterspell though? Should I? Yeah, probably. Let's just cast this one. Okay, no counterspell for them. Okay. Now we cannot cast Warden, but I have another Jada. Okay, sure, they're not attacking me. So I'm going to keep Vigilance to the Steel Seraph. And we won't just like that, yeah, sure. We're going to play first, and this looks like a keepable end, so, you know, we're going to keep. Top land go. That's mid-range, yes. This is Blitz. Really care about it, I think. That's okay. We have Sunfall. You just need lands. So unless this turn they play something really scary like a Geeks, I'm just going for a quick study. You could also march this one. I'm going to take 3. I'm just going to draw cards then. As long as they do nothing, we do nothing. We just play instant speed spells and that's it. I could also go for Jace and keep this lockdown, which is not a bad option, I guess. But then we are kind of weak to... Actually, it's not bad at all. I think I should do that. I think I should probably do that. And because if they play another creature this turn, they are just going to die to a Sunfall. And then we have counterspell for anything scarier. And if they play nothing, we can just go +1 again on the underdog. And then we have like no more lies for anything else plus March. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. That's just Inti. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. They could attack Jace for just 1 point of damage. They won't attack me, okay? So I mean they play just one creature, so I could go Jace +1 and march the other one without wasting Sunfall, unless they play another creature. Yeah, this is just going to be a +1 again on underdog, and then we march this one. Is that the right choice? Kinda think so. Because Inti is a bit scarier overall, but it's not going to deal us any damage. Going to just discard draw, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to march the underdog. I don't know, they need a really good card here. So we are not in a bad spot at all. Should I let them put counters? I mean, if they target the underdog, yeah, I mean, sure, go ahead. They're going to discard no matter what on their attack, but if they could target the underdog just to put a counter on that one, and then we excite it, and they basically lose 1 point of damage. No, they target that one, yeah. That was the smart choice. So we cast like these. Done. They discarded Haunted Reach to get a Cavern of Souls. That's annoying. That is indeed really annoying. So they are probably going to name Dinosaur, I guess, if that's the least. Vampire. Sure. Okay, we have the Sunfall, so even if they go for a Preacher, that's just okay. Top, throw. So is these Sunfall turn? Because obviously if I go Sunfall, yeah, I think it probably is. Then they're going to play a lot of creatures though. Because if I go and +1 and just Union of the third path, it's not that good, I think. Yeah, I guess we're going to Sunfall. And then do I draw or do I keep plussing? I think I'm going to +1 again. Gigs. Uh-huh. Into. Uh-huh. Okay. That was good. That was a cool play. So now I'm going to need a lot of cards and a lot of mana. Because we're going to draw one, and then I'm going to +1 Jace on the gigs. And then we can transform one of those. Yeah, and in 2 turns I should be able to win. Yes, I go for blocker. They cannot kill it with a go for the throat, so they must have cut down. Yeah, sure. That's okay. That's okay. They're just focusing on me, so that's fine. They're going to draw a lot of cards as well. That means that it's kind of easier to mill them out. Deep Cavern, but let's tax their mana a bit. And next turn, actually, we have lethal. Top, throw, main phase. Mill you again. So they don't even know about my Cavern of Souls. Should I go for the Angels? Actually, I don't know. I think we are ahead overall. All the mass removals and stuff. They're likely going to take out cut down. I don't know. I like the idea of bringing in the Angels. It seems like a cool idea, honestly. If I do something like these, the marches, more lies is not bad, I guess. They have Cavern of Souls though. Let's try again. I like the idea. Okay, this is a fine keep. We cannot cast No More Lies yet. But if everything goes as planned, they shouldn't have any more cut downs in their deck. Okay, that's a good draw. Even if they go for a deep cavern bot, what do you take here? Because we have 2 powerful 2-drops. Okay, they just go for a Bloodtide Harvester. That means that I should probably keep up No More Lies just to avoid getting geeked. We do not have any removal yet. Just going for a counter spell into Union of the third path, into Giada plus something else. We're casting something. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we know how powerful that card is. So what do we want here? I kinda like going Giada, honestly. Even if they trade a Blotted Harvester for the Giada, that's totally fine. That's a big creature. That's indeed a big creature. Oh well. We might have a problem. Their creatures are bigger. Yikes. What do we do here then? I'm just going to throw cards, gain 6 life, play Deserted Beach and pass the turn. This is not lost yet, but surely is scarier. Uh-huh. That was just a 1-for-1. Totally fine. And I'm looking for March. Is my best bet to get rid of that. Ooh, Shieldred. And we are just dead like that. Yeah, maybe the Angels were not a good choice in this matchup. I mean, we just saw one Angel and anything else was the same, honestly, so this could have been a Depopulate, which was really good in this spot. I cannot really go Quick Study because I have nothing else to cast anyway, so let's just concede and go next. Honestly, give me back my plan. I could also just side in some of those. I mean, I don't think that Aurelia's Vindicator is a bad card at all in this matchup, because at least we can just get rid of a couple of creatures. I need all my win cons though. Maybe something I did should be okay. Because a 4-2 lifelink ward 2 seems like a powerful choice. We can just disguise there, exile a bunch of creatures. Double white, nothing to cast though. Okay, this is an okay keep. Nothing more, but I don't think you want Field of Rainbow. Yo, Manland. Top land, the Cavern Bot. I'm not going to waste a March on that thing. A March plus another card. Okay, so they took March, which makes sense. Now we have also a Depopulate. Yeah, probably the control plan is better against a mid-range creature-based deck. Because they are playing bigger creature, but if I think about Esper Midrange, and we play a couple of big angels, there's not much they can do if they're not prepared. Inti. Yep, okay, that's totally fine. They're just going to cycle, but then they're going to lose the creatures. We are getting back March. They're looking for a land. They have another land in their hand, otherwise there was no reason to discard these. And the exiled card is another Inti. So they lost value this turn, basically. Land past the turn. Sure. So we draw 1 and gain 4 lives. And then I'm just going to depopulate, I guess. Yep, go. If they go for an Archfiend, that's fine. We have March, Shieldred, that's okay as well. Yeah, we draw 1. Oh, that's interesting. If they just pass the turn, I kind of want to go March on the Shieldred. And then if they play a couple of creatures, we have Sunfall. Yeah, I think I should probably just play these Sorcery Speed. Exile the Shieldred. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? They play Archfiend? I don't think so. They know about my Sunfall. They knew about my March as well, so maybe we are playing as they want us to play. It's just one single creature. Okay. Sadly, we have no first strike on the Aurelia's Vindicator, and we kinda need to disguise her first. Otherwise, I could just go for a setback, which is kind of fine, right? It is kind of fine. Going to throw, we bounce these, gain a whole turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. They throw, and then as soon as they go in the begin combat, we sudden setback that thing. This is just a tempo play. We need like more control cards now. And I really don't want to play Release Vindicator as long as I have Sunfall in my hand, because I'm going to lose so much advantage if I lose my own creature to a Sunfall. That's on top, okay? Sure. So they're going to discard a card just to draw the Preacher sooner. They didn't attack. Huh, you misclicked, huh? Second main phase, Harvester. Sure, so Sunfall is actually going to be really good now. Because they're likely going to play the Preacher and then we go Sunfall. This means that I should probably just quick study now. And Jace is not bad in this spot. Because we can just freely +1 on the Harvester. That's just a 2-3, so it's not that scary. And even taxing their mana in this spot is really good. Yeah, from this spot, I think that there was not much they could do. And likely against Rakdos Midrange, probably the control plan is just good enough to win the game. Jace is an amazing card against them. They play 1 or 2 creature at best each turn, and then we go swipe. And yeah, I think that Azorius control is getting scarier. I think it's a really powerful deck in standard right now. We want to play first, obviously, and I think that we are missing a couple of cards, but overall, if we are against an aggressive deck, we are in a good spot. We're just missing the 2-drop, like Counterspell. Because, I mean, obviously March is really good on turn 2 just to get rid of 1-drop, but it's unlikely for me to cast it. And we are against another mid-range deck. Everyone is playing mid-range nowadays. Yeah, so basic go. I mean, obviously, the Angel plan is probably better when you don't need mass removal spells. They're doing nothing. And that's Esper. Once again, I'm going to bring in the Angels. This time it should be better, because at least we can just fight against flying creature, and that should be okay. I also they could have make disappear, right? Because they didn't have Tanic or anything like that. I should just pass the turn, probably. They make a knight. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. What do I do if they go for a wedding announcement? Should I march the wedding? I'm not too scared of this knight because Jace is just good enough to handle the knight on its own. And let's try to cast. He's going to name Alien. Yeah, that's a good name. Then we go Jace. Please don't counter my Planeswalker. You have a counter spell. Okay, go ahead. Nope, I'm not going to pay 2. I think we are likely still in a fine spot. Don't tell me you have another Make Disappear though, that's going to tilt me a bit. Surely I need a counterspell before they have Virtue online. This is a pass turn into March on the night plus Memory Deluge. Deep Cavern bot. So they're going to take Depopulate, right? I think that's okay. That should resolve, I think. And if they take Depopulate, I'm just going to cast Memory Deluge looking for Sunfall. Sunfall plus Counterspell would be amazing. And then I March the Night if I miss. I take the March. So they have counter. Let's see if I manage to find another March. I paid for this poorly though, because I'm going to lose 1 life point. I'm going to take these 2. Nothing too good, sadly. So if that's a Make Disappear, we can pay the 2. So they need to lose a creature. I don't think that they are playing No More Lies. So I'm just going to cast my Depopulate here. If they lose a creature, that's totally fine. Okay, sure. Not going to pay, and you can go. I think that they shouldn't have any more counter spells. Makes sense. You don't want to play more creatures into a potential mass removal spell. And you're going to explore. Pending announcement on top of their deck. Another Depopulate. I think I honestly like this Depopulate, and then I can go for March on something else. He's going to name Antelope. Yeah, Depopulate is okay. Get back the March, we can draw, we can fog them. I can also just exile Wedding Announcement. Sure, you can go Wedding. And then I'm just going to March it. Sadly, I have to exile that thing. I'm just going to top everything. Done. Top, draw. Okay. So we have a blocker, which is just a chum blocker, nothing that good. I could go for my big Memory Deluge in the graveyard, or just draw a bunch of cards anyway. But if they activate Anchorage and attack me, they're just going to waste a turn, basically. Denik from the graveyard, that's not that good. I'm going to top 1, 2, 3, 4. Memory Deluge from hand. Those are good cards. Should he just counter the Denik? Am I scared of that Denik? I don't think so, honestly. Maybe I should be, but I'm more scared of the Virtue. And against Denik, I can trade with my Anchorage now. So I'm going to get rid of that thing, and then we have Memory Deluge from the graveyard. I think I'm going to trade though. Yeah, let's just get rid of that thing now. Yeah, I want to trade my land for your creature. Go for the throat. Cut down. I think that's okay, right? Draw 2 cards. I could have waited just for the Virtue, but I think that overall that's okay, because at least they're not going to activate the Clue token, they're just going to play an enchantment, then they're going to lose Denik, hopefully. Yep. Now we also have Eiganjo. Union of the Third Path, draw 1. Nothing really useful here. They go Plains, because at least they can cast both Eiganjo and Quick Study, I think so. Your turn. Draw a card. Sure. Eiganjo your creature. And they pass the turn like that. Quick Study. I think that their end is full of removal spells. which are not going to do anything at all against my Jace. Your turn. I mean, they didn't play any creature. I don't think that they have one. It's another land. To Raffine. Okay, that's a creature. Guess that's okay. Populate and what do I want here? Another Memory Deluge? I think so. Top. Should I march it? I think I should probably go march. Cost 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I pay the word. Pay 1, yes. So their only creature. And now I think I should probably go again. Planes. Pass the turn. No more lights up. And also Memory Deluge again. I think I'm just going to cast No More Lies. Sure, go ahead, take anything you want. I mean, all their removal spells are just rotting in their hand. So I think that actually the Angel Plant should be okay, you know? Because it's unlikely for them to keep those in their hand, right? We have Jace. I think he won Union of the Third Path. Okay, so this is a Jace +1 into top land, pass the turn. I mean, I don't think that they can get out of this spot, honestly. I'm just going to draw a bunch of cards now. Sunfall. This Jace is still going to +1. Then I go for Union. Play land, pass the turn. I know this is kind of boring, but yeah, we are going for the safest route, which is just going to keep the Jace online, mill them, play another Jace, and win the game. But you know, this is Azorius control. In any format, it's just like this. Okay. No more lies. Memory Deluge from the graveyard. Another Jace, that's what I'm looking for. Another Memory Deluge. This turn we go Sunfall. Affect Depopulate. And just to be sure, I'm going to +1 again and go for lethal next turn. Yeah, your turn. Just going to transform this one. Cast a memory. Get 2 lands, I don't know. Top. Throw main phase. -8. Play another Jace. And seal the game. Yeah, I think I want the Angels again. It's just too funny. Yeah, let's go for the Angels. Maybe I should cut something else. I don't think that this is good. The Populate is not that good either. Marsh is fine. Maybe keep 2 Sunfalls in. And Union seems like one of the weakest cards in the deck, honestly. And we are not against an aggressive deck. And I take out the memory. So we have some cheap spells. And I can freely top out in the late game just to cast big angels. I mean, yeah, whatever. Let's try. Top land, go. It's likely for them to have... I mean, if they go Danik, actually, that's like their most useless card. But that's good, though. Now they know about my angels. No. Maybe it's already too late, though. Because they're going to look at my angels. And they have no more cut downs, go for the throat and all that stuff. And they're going to cry. Like, what? What is that deck? Okay. Do you have removal for my Giada? What? I mean, everyone already knows about this deck. Let's see, what do you have? Don't go cut down because I don't believe you. Legendary spell. Okay, that's just a Raffine. They want to attack me. That's okay. That's okay. I want to trade here. Just to get back my Errant. I think so, actually. We get back a 2/3 flyer that's likely going to block Raffine without any problem at all. But I don't think that they knew because they still have Disdainful Stroke and all that stuff. Yeah, we play Errant and Giada. And we have another one on top. And they're going to talk, sure. They're going to cycle. Discard the land. We freely block. Wedding announcement. Uh-huh. Angel. Do I play Aurelia's Vindicator? I think I have no other play available. I could disguise it. I mean, it's not bad though. Should probably just disguise her. Not going to talk. Go. Next turn I can get rid of a human token or wait. Keep up No More Lies maybe. Yeah, No More Lies seems likely the worst card when you bring in the angels because you're almost always tapped out. Another land. If I morph these, then I can double block the Raffine. Guess we're just going to pass the turn. Or I could wait one more turn and like take 2 of the human tokens away. Or I could counter that and draw 1, but then they're going to attack me with Raffine. I think I should counter these and draw 2 though. This is likely my best spot to go counterspell. That Raffine is annoying though. Sure, they're going to pump a human token, which is not a great idea because then I can just exile it with my angel. Discard wedding announcement. 2 mana, go for the throat. Sure, I'm going to let this resolve and cast another Giada. We're just going to kill these and kill that one. So now I have Sunfall on top of my deck. So if I pay 4, I could exile just the human token, which is a 5/5. That's kind of scary. Or just the Raffine. I think that the human token is actually a bit scarier though. Just going to pay 4, 5. And I could actually exile my own Giada though. Yeah, that's a good plan. Going to exile my Giada and that human token. Now I'm going to attack. I could double block. They have 4 damage. They're going to kill just one of these two. They're actually just going to kill one of these two. But we have Sunfall, right? I think I like the double block plan. Sure. So they're just going to kill one of these two. And then they make a 1/1. That's okay. They waste a land and a whole turn just to kill my Vindicator. Get back Giada. I'm going to play Giada. And I'm going to disguise the Vindicator. What now? Should I attack? I kinda think I should attack because I'm not going to block the Raffine anyway. It's just too big now. Fairy Mastermind. I was not expecting a Fairy Mastermind. That's okay. I feel like I should probably... I mean, hopefully they're going to flashback Danix well. And then we can go for a big Sunfall. Or we have land, so I can exile 3 cards with my Vindicator. And surely they're going to attack me with all. I feel like I should double block this one. And go for Sunfall. Chomp Chomp is better. Yeah, I'm going to Chomp Chomp Sunfall. I don't think that they have this Dinful Stroke in their hand. Make disappear. Yeah, they wasted a counter spell, whatever. Let's go for double block. Please play more. No, not that one. Any creature but that one. No, that was so good. That was actually really, really powerful. And another one. Okay, we know about the Eiganjo we have on top of our deck. So, am I dead? 10? 16 damage. Wow, I'm just dead like that. Yeah, I cannot even activate the Anchorage to block, sadly. Actually, I can. Yeah, I block here and then I Eiganjo that one. We take like 10 damage and then I'm dead to the Shark. That seems like a plan. They have no more cards. They're just going to activate the Shark as well, right? Why shouldn't they do that? Still, the Angel plan seems weaker than the Control plan, though. It's a funny and all, but it's a 6/6. That's really good. It is indeed really good. So if I block, I'm just dead, right? 6, 10, 16, yeah, I'm just dead anyway. I don't know. That's maybe just too cute. Sanctuary Warden is actually really powerful against them. There's no way that they can kill Sanctuary Warden, but the Vindicator doesn't seem so good, and maybe do something like this. Like just keep the Warden because it's a good card against them. I don't think I need all these. Union of the Third Path. I don't think I need. Maybe do something like this and bring in just one creature for the late game. Nah, let's play it like this. We are actually missing colors though. Not a bad end, but without the. Ooh, this is so bad. And tell me we are going to lose just. I mean, I'm going to keep, but this is likely not going to work, I think. Let's see. Cavern of Souls also is. I don't know. Maybe Azori's control is just better without the angels and a real sideboard. But this surely is funny. I mean, I can cast that one. Yeah, sure. Hopefully they're not going to play a Deep Cavern bot now. This card is so powerful. There it is, always on turn 2. No reason not to take the Jace, I guess. Yeah, indeed. We have such a bad end. Okay, that's slightly better. So we name Angel. And I think I want to go Quick Study now. Just to avoid being countered. Another Cavern of Souls. Yikes. Another Deep Cavern bot. Yeah, sure. You have plenty of those. They are likely going to take Memory Deluge, I think. So I'm missing double white to cast Depopulate. It's so bad. I need another Memory Deluge. Or white sources, I guess. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, we got Memory Deluge at least. Raffine? No, that's wedding announcement. That's Raffine. That is indeed Raffine. Yeah, I guess the game's over, because now they're looking for a stroke, and by the time I have double white online, will be... I will just be dead. Okay, let's cast Memory Deluge. You got a white source and another white source, I guess. So we'll play the first one and pass the turn. Maybe I'm not dead yet. Maybe they don't have a counter spell. We're just going to look at so many cards though. Connive on that one. So we have March for 3+1. I can exile the Raffine. Virtue Danik, Raffine again. Down to 7. They just need a counter spell now. They're not going to tap out, obviously. I could go for Union and gain a bunch of lives. If I gain 6 lives, I'm up to 13, which is likely going to be good enough to survive one turn. I'm looking for an untapped white source. If they go for a counterspell, that's fine. They go for negate though. Negate. I'm just dead then. I'm missing a white source to go March. Yeah, this deck is just... we died to our own deck, sadly, to the poor mana base of Cavern of Souls. Whatever, that was a cool game though. That's the game. I think that this deck can actually get a 4-1, so let's try. So I'm just going for Deserted Beach in turn 1. This way I can go no more lives without losing any life points. And we are against an aggressive deck. My angels are going to be great this time, right? Right? I hope so. That's just goblins, is it? No, that's okay. That's Gruul Aggro with the pump spells and all. Yeah, not going to let any of those resolve. Take one and then I'm going to Jace away Goblin. That's a good card against them. Stay down, little Goblin. How do we win against them though? Just going to, I don't know, remove everything and maybe my Jace is going to be good enough. I mean, we have Depopulate now though. I have Fog in my deck as well. Do we Fog them? Yeah, let's just Fog them. They're likely going to play more creatures and all. Ooh, I'm not going to prevent damage dealt to my... Okay, that's interesting. So this Fog actually prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control. So if they choose to attack my Jace, I'm just going to lose it. That's not good. Let's see, are you attacking the Jace? No, you're going face. Yeah, face is better. And we can just Fog. Yep, sorry. And now we can play Depopulate. They wasted 2 more spells here. They draw 1, that's true. They deal me 1 damage, but now we have almost full control, I think. I only have 2 lands. I think I'm going for a -2 on them, just mill, and I draw a card. That's fine. Okay, play these, pass the turn. Then I go quick study into Union. Maybe casting Union first. Sorcery speed was better, just to gain a bunch of lives. 1 or 2 life points more. That's okay, that can resolve, sure. What is that? Target creature +2/+0 gain aced. When the creature dies, you create detective. That's a lot of stuff. I think you can put your goblin somewhere else. I mean, you can have it next turn, I guess. And that's on the bottom of the library. Another land. Yeah, I should probably just cast that card. There, let's go +1 now. Pass the turn. And they do nothing. Wasn't better to just keep a creature on top of the deck then? Only lands? Yep, only lands. That's fine though, we have good Jace. Draw more lands, okay. I mean, is it better to go with the Angels, even in this matchup? Because I think it's easier to win by just, I don't know, playing Jace and mass removal spells. And I think I'm going to side in only the life-linking creatures, honestly. Whatever, let's just play cards and do stuff. They have 7 cards in their hand, though. That's kind of scary. They have more cards in their hand. Almost in their hand, but yeah. They go for Goblin land? No land. Ooh, okay. Okay, the Sunfall, so I'm going to plus here, and then play a land. That thing is going to be really big, I think, but I also think I should just talk with my Anchorage. Explore, depopulate. I think I can keep a depopulate around. Go. Rage. Still a -1/1. Okay, that's a 1/1. Really scary. That's a 3/1 now. Sure, that means that I think I'm going to lose my Jace, because if I get rid of these, it dies though. So actually I can keep my Jace around. Should I though? I think I'm going to cast Sunfall. And then they draw 1 again, okay. +1 the Jace. I play Island. I'm going to talk with the Anchorage. Because this is actually not a bad win con, honestly. And I'm just going to pass without exploring. I have a blocker here. And they need 2 mana to activate it. Sure, Questing Druid. And they give Ace to the Questing Druid. But it does not trample. It's only this turn though. It's not going to die in this turn. Do they have any kind of removal spell? Okay. That kind of works. Sure. First of all, I'm going to cast Union. Memory Deluge. So if I'm going to depopulate, and that's quite obvious. And then I think I should go for Memory Deluge. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. So they do have protection spells as well. Sure. So I need Sunfall. We have plenty of lives, so I should be able to draw a couple of more cards before dying. Yeah, that's 3 damage. I don't think that Jace is actually that good against that deck. So maybe the Angels are fine. Could you please stop pumping your creatures though? That's a 10-5. That's a bit too much. 10-5 is a lot. And it has trample now. Just give me Sunfall. How many Sunfall do I have? Giant Growth is legal in Standard. Yep. So let's go for Memory Deluge. Okay, there it is, Sunfall. And let's take another Memory Deluge. Top draw. They have double red online. So they shouldn't have any protection spells, right? I'm just going to cast March. Done. Okay, they draw a card, that's fine. Then I play my Cavern on Alien. And I'm going to pass the turn. These guys. So that's okay. How much does it cost? You should have 1 in your graveyard. So you must pay 6 but it's reduced, so you're actually paying 1 to just flip the thing. Pay 2, you play that one, and then you flip the thing. Yeah, sure. How many cards do you draw? 3. You cannot really attack me though. I have Anchorage. You are attacking me. Why? It's a free block. And then I'm going to cast Memory Deluge to get Jace and a land, I think. Not that I need too many lands here, but I don't think that the other cards were good enough for me. We already have Memory Deluge here. Is this Jace just going to mill them? Yeah, 3 cards in their hand. It's unlikely for me to be able to protect anything here. Let's try though. We have a blocker, so they need trample. Yeah, I think we are actually fine. I could even find the March of the Memory Deluge, and then I go for lethal next turn. We are 3 cards of lethal actually. Unless I find another Jace. That is powerful though, so I'm going to Memory Deluge before they do the thing. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. And now we have lethal, actually. 19 cards, 1 off. 2 lands, nothing too scary. They go for the top land. Play Questing Druid, sure. Trample. They draw a card though. Yeah. Go ahead. Favor stand. That's him. I'm going to pay like these to excite that one. Cast 1, 2, 3. Done. You draw a card and you die. Top, row, and that's game. Yep. So do we want the angels? They're not playing that many creatures. Vindicator, I think, is actually a good card against them. But overall, I think that the control plan might be a bit better. I can cut like these lower cards, something like this, just to side in my angels with lifelink. I don't think the Giada is never going to do anything against a trampling 4-2. I just put it in front, I lose lives, and that's it. Sanctuary Warden might be a bit too slow. I think a 4-2 lifelinker should be okay. It's a good trade, and we can also disguise, and it's kind of better than slow throw spells. I mean, you could even cut lands, I think, if you're going for an aggressive plan with the angels. 27 cards for a bunch of low curve angels are a bit too much, maybe. It's true that we are playing also 6 mana angels though, so you still need mana. This end though is looking fine. We have removals, we have March early on. So. Okay, that's just a 2-2. I don't think I want to waste March. Okay, that's an interesting pickup. I'm just going to play Plains Go. If they just go nuts on this one and pump it, it's super hard. I'm going to March, exiling my own angel. Otherwise, that's okay, I guess. So it has double strike. I bet you have protection for the thing. That's so much damage just with 2 cards. Let's try, I don't know. I'm going to exile that, cast, pay 2. Tivar Stand is going to kill me so badly. Ooh, not Tivar Stand. Okay, we're still alive then. They have another one though. They have indeed another one. I'm just going for the Field of Ruin. Get rid of that one and then depopulate turn after. Hopefully I'm not dead. That is crazy though. 2-2 into 10 damage turn 2. Even more. Werebrask Forge. That's a good card. Still 10 damage. Wow. Ouch, that's going to hurt. So you go for 11 damage. We can go depopulate. But then I need something to... And yeah, I'm going to depopulate, obviously. What now? What do I need to win the game? Because Werebrask Forge is actually really good. I need to bounce it and counter it. Am I just dead? 6, 8 damage. I'm down to 1. I'm down to 1. Okay, I think we are dead. That was really aggressive though. That's a good card. Is it good enough to let me survive though? 6. We are going to take 5. I have a counter spell. This is still not good enough, I think. You just need any spell is fine, basically. Unless it's a creature. But then still I don't have blocker for the Forge. And the deck is really, really interesting. And there it is, you're sure. Murabrask Forge. We have nothing against the Forge. I can only plan to put something bigger in front of it. We have no more lies though, now that we are on the plate should be better. Vindicator doesn't seem so good though. I think it's a bit too slow. Steel Seraph might be better. 3 mana lifelink, 3/3, kind of trade at least. I'm not too sure about this matchup though. I'm not too sure about my sideboard at all. This sadly is a mulligan. We had a fine end, but wow, this is so slow, but I cannot mulligan again. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to lose with end like this. Now it's just a bad end. Cannot keep that card. I want to keep Union, but we don't have many cards. Let's see. They kept us 7 cards and Sunfall. Wow. We name Angel, obviously. Pass the turn. I can march for a lot, wasting resources, but I need a land for the union of the 3rd path. Okay, I think it's scary. Please give me a land deck. That's all I'm asking for. Land? That's a land. I'm just going to exile that one before they go Tyvar Stand or anything similar. I have no counterspell for any Urabrusk Forge, though. Memory Deluge. It's time to cast Union. To draw another Memory Deluge. We're going to lose just like that. I need a white source, otherwise I'm just dead. This Cavern of Souls though, it's so annoying. Yup. What else do you have? Another one, so that's 10 damage. Land? Okay, not the right color, but we take it. We can cast Memory Deluge looking for another white source for the Sunfall. That's okay. I could even go for Field of Ruin, but I think it's not that good. Memory Deluge is a better card to cast now. 14 life points is not that much though. They could have lethal. Another one of those. Sure. Okay, that's not good then. Double strike on both of those. Because you have a 4 power creature into play. That's 10 damage again. For 12 damage actually. Adarkar Wastes. Best white source ever. Now that I'm down to 1, what can actually kill me? Anything basically. Your turn. That actually kills me. Yeah, sure. And they had the Forge as well. Yikes. Last game, we take a 3-2. Yeah, this is a keep, I think. We just need to draw a spell. A 3-2 is honestly fine with this deck. Not expecting much more after the last 2 games. Top land, go. So that's the main, I think. We should be actually really strong against the main. Because they are slow, we have... Yeah, I don't have stroke and stuff in the sideboard. I'm just going for an early Jace. They go for Stomper. Next turn we have Memory Deluge. But this is the matchup where they are going to take out Sunfall and all that stuff, and we can bring in the Angels and try to raise them. I think this is the right spot. +1, go. Another Stomper. Okay. So I'm looking for Sunfall now. Or anything similar is fine. Okay, Sunfall, Depopulate. We got both. I think you want Sunfall this turn and Memory Deluge later. The classic Alien and then Sunfall. So obviously if they go land into Traxa now, it's not that good. There's the Traxa. Oh, I think that's actually a bit better. Yeah, maybe I had to keep the removal spell. The mass removal spell in my hand. I'm just going to draw, play these. I think I should draw again and mill them. And go. Oh, so that's the version with Carnosaur and the Virtue. I could march one of them. I think I should take and draw with Quick Study. Okay, we have one more turn thanks to Fog. I'm just going to pass the turn. Cycle. Yep. Cycle again. Okay. They cycle once more. And they pass the turn. Still looking for mass removal. Depopulate. And so we're going to pay 4 mana. I need an untapped source. I'm going to get slow land here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they only have 23 cards remaining in their deck. Yeah, I think you're going to wait at least a turn to play that thing. Cavern of Souls. I'm going to play Wastes into Memory Deluge. If I pay 4, 7, I could actually find No More Lies. And they're going to cast that thing again. We go Memory Deluge. Sadly, we didn't get Counterspell. Discover on Sunfall. Yep. That's not really good. 21 cards. So if I play these again on Alien, and we have 4, 8, 10 mana. 70. That's not good enough. I should go Depopulate again into Jace. I think so. I could march this thing by paying 7. But then I cannot cast Jace for the full price. And maybe I should just go for... Maybe if I go for Union and then March is better. And then we attack. And they go for another Carnosaur. That's not scary at all, okay? No more lies. So this turn I go Depopulate. And then we still have 6 mana available, so I'm going to cast Jace minus +1 plus the turn. Hopefully they're just going to cast another big spell, which is likely, man. What else could you have? No More Lies. Binding on Jace, sure. So I think that Memory Deluge from the graveyard is okay now. Union and a land. Play land, pass the turn. Stomper. Okay. Stomper is not scary. We have March. I could even March and get back the Jace though. She's actually good. Quick Study. Double Quick Study is okay. So let's cast Quick Study first. Planes. We march that one. Cost. -5. And then I can just pass the turn. Are they even playing? Yeah, they do have Atrox in the deck. 2 cards remaining. It's unlikely for me to take 14 damage from the main in just 1 turn. Earth Migration. You do have the 3 mana remaining. That's okay. Like to cast Union of the Third Path. And then I'm just going to play a land and cast Sunfall. And that's game. Yep. Okay, I want one last time to go for the Angel plan. Cut all these useless removal spells. All the Jaces. So we do not have any more removal spell. That means that if they go for a Shraxa, it's not going to be good. So do I cut something just for 1 Sunfall? Maybe. And I don't think he needs Union. Maybe keep like 3 Sunfalls, which are good even against Migration. And Jace is good though. Jace is probably better than Union, just as a plan B, right? 2 Jace, 3 Jaces, 1 memory out. Let's see. Once again, I have No More Lies and Giada in my hand. Which one should I cast? Up to Beanstalk, that's good. I think I should counter even a Stomper, so probably should go land past the turn. But then I'm not going to be fast. They're not casting Stomper. I'm quite sure that they have it though. No More Lies. And it's finally time to cast an Angel. They still have Carnosaur, obviously. And a lot and a lot of other cards that are really annoying. But I mean, I don't think I'm going to play this deck in another league, so it's just going to be my last run with the Angels. I wanted to play them one last time. Thumper, No More Lies again. Yeah, let's go for No More Lies. Okay, so I'm going to talk and then I'm going to play a big angel. So right now, we are putting a lot of pressure, and we also have a plan B if they manage to reach 7 mana and cast Earth Migration or Atraxum. So I don't think this is looking too bad. And they also wasted an angel because they didn't know I'm playing creatures. 4/4, sure, that's not going to do much because I have lifelink on a 5/3. Field of Ruin. So if I Field of Ruin, the Gardens is actually okay. Then I can still go Memory Deluge. Do I do it now? They're just going to take the basic mountain, obviously, but we are going to cut them off double white. I need more white or I need more blue. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to get another plane. Okay, so no double white for them. Shark. Okay, that's a good one. I'm still going to take 4. I think that this Vindicator is just going to win the game on its own. Unless they go for binding now, which is likely. I mean, yeah, sure. They were just waiting for me to top out. But I had to top out now. Because I could go Sunfall next turn. I need to cycle the Memory Deluge now. But that's fine, I mean. Study and Setback. So if I go for Sunfall now, they have a 6/6 into play, which I can kill with my Sudden Setback. So I'm likely going to play the land, right? And then we have a total amount of 8 mana. This means then going to add 1 white, Sunfall, and then I'm going to cast Errant and Giada, and I'm going to think how to get rid of that 6/6 later. Okay, we have Jace on top. That's not bad. I mean, we can bounce that thing for mana, and then I can go for a quick study or a small Jace. It's not too bad, I guess. Obviously, I'm looking for no Warden or another big angel. Steel Seraph might be okay now. That's an Atraxa. Ouch. That is indeed an Atraxa. So they take Cavern of Souls, Earth Migration, Archangel of Wrath. So what do we do now? Do we just bounce away the Atraxa and try to win? I think that bouncing Atraxa might be actually the right choice here. And then I go quick study. This way I can attack. I don't have a counterspell and they have a Cavern of Souls anyway. Just looking for a land. Another quick study, sure. Talk with the Giada. Plus turn. I mean, we still have Jace though, right? They have 36 cards in their deck. They're just gaining time. If they go for Atraxa now, then I have Counterspell for Earth Migration into Jace, -5, 15 cards. They're left with 21 cards remaining. They just go for Archangel of Wrath, which is fine. We changed plan now. We don't need to aim for their life total. It's also true that they're going to kill us pretty quickly with those cards. So I have 8 mana. I think I should go for a quick study into just flip the token. Bounce the token as well. What's the turn? Chum block. Let's see, are you going to play around? No more lies. Play another creature. Exile my graveyard, sure. Can I draw Sunfall? Nope. I think I'm just going for the Jace then. Gate binding. Yeah, they actually do not have any more Sunfall and stuff, but they have a lot of stuff going on no matter what. I have to bounce that thing though. And now they can freely go for Earth Migration, so I need Sunfall, Carnosaur. 17 cards in your deck, please keep drawing. Did you exiled? Sea Shark. Okay, Sunfall time. Sunfall into Jace and we win. That's all I'm asking for. Sunfall. Field of Ruin. Nice. I guess we go next. And now I'm going to go back on the control plan. They might side in Sunfall back and all that stuff. And we want to populate. I think I'm just going to side in everything just like this. Even March is not that bad. I think that the only card here that is kind of good is Sanctuary Warden, but this is still going to die to a random Sunfall. Yeah, and then let's go with full mass removals and such. Play first, and we keep. They might have Lilian Binding online. Do you play Stomper? Hopefully they're just going to wait on the Stomper just to play around my potential counterspell, I guess. Okay, so nothing on the stock for them. Time for me to draw 2 cards. There is the counter and the land, okay. We were looking for that one. So pass the turn, we have Memory Deluge online. Cycle, sure. Okay, end of turn, I'm going for a Memory Deluge and looking for lands, I need spells, I need a lot of stuff. We have our win con here, but I need something more. Okay, how many cards do we have? 8 cards, sadly. I think I'm just going for Field of Ruin there. Earth Migration, sure. But sadly, this means then going to discard the card unless they cast something end of turn, which is unlikely. And we are going to discard March, probably. I need a land because next turn I want to go Jace into Counterspell. I don't really want to just discard one more card. Okay, that's good. I could also go Memory Deluge into Counterspell, which is a bit better, probably. Keep cycling. Please cast something. I need to use my counterspell. Memory Deluge again. To land, I think. More cards. That is indeed what I'm looking for. I think I should discard this Otawara. I don't know, playing Jace was also fine, I guess. Yeah, probably had to play Jace this turn. Cavern of Souls. Yup. That is not even that scary. Honestly, I think that's totally fine. I'm just going to draw 2 cards and then I can go Jace Plus, counter binding. Yeah, I think it's okay. And we can keep Sudden Setback for Trucks. How much mana do we need to do all that? I think we're fine. To go Jace +1 here. And they're likely going to cast Binding this turn. We can go No More Lies. I mean, it's okay. I think we are in not that bad of a spot. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. And they have 5 minutes to win the game. And if they go Atraxa, we have Sunfall. So they're going to tap out, draw a bunch of cards, but then they're going to lose their most valuable creatures they have. It's also a good turn to just tap out, because even if they go the Migration, we already have Sunfall. Another Archangel. Yeah, it is. Where are you going to ping? Jace. That's okay. That means that you don't have any more Leyline Binding. So right now Sunfall is not that bad. So we name Angel. Cast Sunfall. +1 the Jace. Pass the turn. Sadly I cannot cast this Sudden Setback on Atraxa, but they didn't cast Atraxa, so I don't think that they have Atraxa in their hand. Barrage. Yep. I mean, that's fine. 1 Jace down. We have 40 cards remaining, and we still have 2 Jaces in the deck. Another Archangel. Okay. I think I'm just going for Union. Play these. Jace again. +1 the Jace on the Archangel. Pass the turn. They didn't have Binding, so I don't think that they have Binding now. Here's a Atraxa. Yeah. Maybe next turn. Top. I'm looking for Field of Ruin. They have the Binding. Okay, we can get back Jace. So yeah, it's not too much of a problem. If I cast this for 7, get back Jace, I think it's the best choice. Even if they are going to cast the Trucks next turn. Is it? How many Field of Ruin do I have? So I have 2 more Field of Ruins. Let's cast this for 7. There it is. We go Field of Ruin, get rid of a Trucks on top of their deck. That's fine. So they exile my graveyard and kill the token. Take 3. This turn I go Sunfall. 6 mana, so I cannot exile the binding yet. Or the migration. That's not going to resolve. Maybe they go negate now. Sure. Okay, 6 done. Get back the Jace. +1, the Jace again. And attack with the token. Play the Boseiju. And then they cast Earth Migration. And I think that this is game then. Attack for 6. March, I don't need a March. And that's your turn. What did you find at the Beanstalk? So I'm going to march up the Beanstalk. Cycle a land into nothing. Okay. Populate, play these, activate. Move these two. Activate the other, attack. +1 the Jace. Explore. Yes, graveyard, explore again. And your turn. Okay, that's a good card. And you found Stomper. So I have to play Depopulate. Okay, that's really good. Is this lethal? Yeah, it is. Good game. So yeah, I mean, this was a deck, I guess. I'm not too sure about the sideboard plan. I think that the main deck is looking really strong right now. Azorius Control is definitely a good deck right now. It's pretty good against the main. It's pretty good against the current versions of mid-range. So I don't think you have too many bad matchups right now. But the sideboard plan with the Angels is just cute, nothing more. Usually these kind of transformative sideboard plans are funny and all, but they don't really work. But anyway, thanks for tuning in once again. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more and see you in the next one.